Hi, it's Anne from the Useless Crafter. Okay, so this is a special request and it's so stinking cute. She's adorable. But I was just taking a peek at this file before I hit record and holy, this file is bananas. Look at all the pieces. Wow, everything is its own little thing. Wow, I don't even know what to. Holy. Okay, let's talk about the good stuff before before my mind is blown here. Okay, so what is great about this image is that you can make her really big. Everything seems to be its own piece. Like, look at this leg. This leg right here is one piece, so it can be seamless, right? So if we break up her body into thirds, so let's, her head, her body, and her legs. So everything is kind of like in different sections. So if you think of her head being 10 inches, just so that we have a nice round number, right? So 10 inches, 10 inches, 10 inches. She can easily be 30 inches and she's going to be seamless and she's going to look, I mean, she's just stinking cute, right? But let's talk about this file. Oh my, this file is so crazy. I don't even know. I'm scared to even ungroup it. If you think of, so, let me bring in another file just to show you in comparison. So let's go to upload. Let's do something that I recently did. So let's view all of my uploads and let's bring in this elf. Okay, so this elf is super cool too. So this is a nice little tutorial on off the mat, because very similar to this little baby girl is the elf on the shelf is broken up into many layers, right? So you have a hat, stop, white, stop, face, stop. Everything is in little pieces. And check out, even this arm is its own little piece. So if I needed to, I could have extended this little black piece up here and it would have been two arms, a midsection. Look at the legs. I mean, just everything is broken up into pieces. So I made him 40 inches and he was seamless. He's so cute. He's right behind me working on it. But let's look at the layers on this file. You could see it all here. I don't even need to scroll, right? Here's each separate color is its own line item. Now let's, in comparison, so what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pieces, okay, or 8 line items, right? So I'm going to delete it. Okay, 8 line items gets me to here, and I still need to scroll. And it keeps updating. My scroll bar is not moving down. Look, I'm scrolling, and yet I'm still in the middle. Oh my gosh, this designer, oh, holy, I'm a little overwhelmed right now. So let's make her 30 inches. And you can see, like, what is this? So first of all, let's scroll all the way down. And you're going to get this. I feel for, and it's happened to me. Look at, oh my gosh, I'm scrolling and it keeps refreshing. It's not letting me go to the end of this file. There are so many pieces. I'm shocked that Design Space hasn't shut down on me with the number of pieces on this file. I'm scrolling because I'm not seeing an overall background to this, okay? Oh my gosh. Like this, all these little petals are each individual piece. Each one of these cutouts, instead of it being like sliced from the water bottle or the baby bottle, it's like an added piece. So we don't have a background, so I feel like that's the first thing we should do. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna duplicate it, and then you're gonna weld it. It's gonna give us one solid background for everything to sit on top of, okay? So I'm gonna click weld, and hopefully that doesn't overwhelm my file and my design space. Oh, and I don't want to knock this designer, but like, do you see like right here, these pieces, there's gaps. So you're seeing things underneath, like these are not, it's not going to be a nice puzzle where everything just kind of, oh, clearly this piece goes on top here because they're the exact dimensions. You can see, look at this outline. The pink is on the outside. And her lips, like, I don't necessarily understand the white unless we're saying she has like milk stains. I'm not really sure. And the pieces aren't like nice and round. Like, look at the shadow of the baby nipple. Like, it's kind of all jaggedy, if there's such a word. And see, like, look at the leg here. It doesn't fill in the gap. That's an outline of our canvas that we're seeing. Okay. I just don't know what I'm doing right now. So let's see my layers. Did it make a copy and did it give me a solid background? I'm not seeing it. Okay, so let's zoom out for a second. Oh, it did give me another, okay, so here it is. So let's take this one and weld it. That's going to give us a solid background for everything to sit on top, okay? And it's not welding for some reason. Okay, I'm going to click it again. So you see this is highlighted. I'm going to weld it. It should all turn to one color at this point. And it's not. Okay, I'm gonna delete this for a second. This is, we know it's at 30 inches. Let's see if I can weld this together. Wow, it's not even letting me weld. Wow. I know I keep saying that. I've seen some crazy files, but this one is like, look at this. What is this piece right here? It is so small. Oh my gosh, what just happened? Okay, let me undo that. I don't even know. Okay. Okay. So let's ungroup this and just see what, I'm going to try to work through this. Okay, so you see how the hair is over here? There's no background. So the good thing is that, you know, this is obviously seamless, right? They're broken up into pieces. Oh, why? Oh my gosh, look at this. No, I don't want that. Oh, and I feel so bad because the person I'm doing this special request for, I mean, they bought this file. Um, okay, let's look at the pink for a second. Oh man. Okay. Okay. I mean, that's nice. These are individual pieces, but okay. Um, I'm thinking. I'm thinking on the fly. So like, okay, let me undo this because these ruffled, like her bottom, like the diaper covering, it's so cute, right? But it's in a bazillion pieces. So we don't necessarily want that. Let's see how big this piece is. This can all be one piece. So okay, so let's tackle that. Let's tackle this bottom right here. Let's bring in some circles. Instead of it being many, many pieces, we're going to attach it in small places, weld it so it's one nice piece. Instead of it being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces, right? We definitely don't want 9 pieces, right? So let's strategically put in a bunch of little circles. So we're still not, I mean, we're not going to get rid of all these cute cutouts because I feel like that gives it a lot of personality. We're just going to add these little circles so that it's all one piece. So like one pink piece cuts out, we put it down and it's going to be just lovely. So, and I can't even tell where all these pieces are, so I'm just going to, I'm just going to weld it as best as I can. So I'm going to take it like this, right? And grab that and weld. And let's see if it even lets us weld. It's been having an issue welding. Okay, so it welded and then there's still a circle there, right? So let's go and grab that circle and our pink. Okay, that's too much. Let me see what it's grabbing. Oh my gosh, this file. Okay. What? Okay, so it finally welded. But you see this, when we welded this piece with all of the pieces, it should not have any white outlines. The white that's showing means that there's a gap in the design. So let's just look at this for a second and let's go to contour. Let's just hide all. We want a solid black background. Holy, this, I'm just waiting for Design Space to collapse on me right now. So I clicked on hide all, but I'm waiting for it to catch up because we don't want any slits in our background. We just want a black background so that the baby can, there's a background that we can put everything on top of it. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna exit out of it to see if it, okay, so it didn't take, so you can see that. Oh my, okay. Let's move this diaper out. Okay, so my Design Space froze at this point. I mean, my mouse is moving, but I can't click on anything, so it's got to catch up. So here's kind of, I'm going to talk you, wow, what did you do? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go to contour. What I think that we should do is sort of like that, the ruffles on the butt, is start taking things that take up like 10 line items and somehow weld it and connect it so it becomes one item. Okay, so let's see. This is still working through it. If you remember what the baby bottle looks like, let's simplify it. Maybe we don't have those little slits and it's just a baby bottle. Um, the flowers in her hair, they're probably individual petals. What we want to do is, like the ruffled bottom, connect in small spaces, just enough so that all the pieces connect. So it's one flower. Oh man. Okay, so it looks like everything's finally catching up. So there's another welded item. So it's definitely slowing down the system. So let's, it won't even let me X out of it. Okay. Let's see if I can delete, because it looks like now I have two of these. Bananas, mind officially blown. Okay, it's still like catching up. It hasn't shut down, so that's good. But kind of look at the right hand side panel as my screen is frozen. Like these four items, I don't know what they are, but you can even see they're different shades. I don't know if we need, you know, like 3 shades of pink. Let's simplify it, and it just happens to be the flower is one pink and all connected. Each flower is connected to itself. I know, she's so cute too. It's, you know, I say it all the time, not every designer is the same. They're not all created equal. The files are definitely not of equal quality. I'm not even sure. Okay, let's see. Okay, so let me see if I can delete this. All right, so let me delete. Okay, so we have this one. Ah, what happened? Okay, so let's see if this one lets me contour now that we're down to one. Yeah, it's so big, it's populating. But this gives us a second to kind of look at this. It's a nice detail for the bottle, but I don't even like these lines, like how they're not uniform. I get sometimes you don't want things to be uniform because it's more authentic looking, but every baby bottle, those marks, they're, you know, like a nice solid shape. Like they all should look the same. Like this one is so wonky compared to this one. Like these lengths should be the same. This one and this one should match. And the problem is, I normally would, you know, be fine with it because that's open to interpretation. That is not a fact. That's an opinion. What my kindergartner is learning right now. But my issue with this is that each one of these things, instead of it being a slit, like sliced out of my bottle, it is an individual piece that's being cut that needs to be placed on my image. Like, no. That 20 pieces of these little things that I need to tape or glue down, I am not down for that. Okay, so I'm hiding all. I don't know if it's going to let me select it. So that's kind of what needs to be done on this file. And you can kind of still see right now, right? Yeah, see how it's 2 different shades right here? That's got to be one. I'm not, that's too much. And this is so many pieces, like we need to weld a little bit, I think, as soon as we can. So I'm just going to exit out of that. We'll deal with the background later. Maybe after we clean this up, this will look better. So let's click on one of these things, one of these line items. And it's not letting me click on it. I sort of just want to go to it and start deleting these little pieces right here. And again, like look at this, the little ribbon on this baby bottle. Each one of those pieces, petals, is its own piece. So right here it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I I don't want to cut each one of these pieces and then tape them down. So I can't even get to my diaper bottom. Yeah. Okay, let's talk some more since we can't do anything else. I'm gonna guess that these little slits right here are not slits, but it's an actual cut piece. So I would slice out this piece from the skin. I would do the same with the nose. The nose, the eyebrows. Unless you don't want it black and you want it a dark brown, then you want those pieces to be cut. Oh, I'm so sorry. If you're still watching, oh, I mean, we kind of just have to stop. I want you to find another image. I know that sounds horrible. I don't know if you can ask for your money back, because this file is so, I mean, it's so much work. Okay, it contoured out everything. So this is a solid black background. Okay, my little diaper thing, how did it get off? Okay, so so what we can do is, let's look at this. Let's go to contour. When you go to contour, you can tell how many pieces it's still in. So my little diaper thing is 4 pieces. So it broke it down, it's 4 pieces. So I still want to connect it, right? So here's one piece. I want to connect this piece to this piece here. Here's my second piece. My second piece is big. It looks like it's this whole thing right here. And then my third piece and my fourth piece. Okay. So I can handle that. Let's zoom in. And let's finish welding this piece, right? Because I still have my little dots over here. So let's bring this dot in and let's weld these 2 pieces together and bring this, okay, so let's grab these 2 items and weld it. And I'll show you the difference now, okay? So let's click on this piece. Let's change it back to the purple. Oh my God, look at all the colors. Okay, so, oh my, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, there are 9 shades of pink. My mind is blown right now. Okay, let's just change it to a pink. Oh my God. Let's go to contour. And see, because we welded these 2 pieces together, you can see we're now down to 3 pieces instead of the 4 that we just saw. Okay, so let's move this over. Let's grab this little guy and let's maybe weld it right here. So this is gonna go from 3 pieces to 2 pieces, okay? And you know, we can change the color again. It just updates to the circle color for some reason. Let's go to contour. So you can see now we're down to 2 pieces. We have this piece up here, and then we have this piece here that is all connected, which is nice. So we need one more circle to connect these 2 pieces. Go to shapes, circle, and I'm sorry, this is just for the diaper, right? Like, we still have so much to do. I don't think that I can do everything on here. It would be like a 5-hour tutorial, which then makes me think, are you really gonna work on a project that takes 5 hours? Okay, so on this one, I might just connect it right here. Let's grab these 2 pieces and weld. And now our diaper is gonna be 1 piece. And you know that because when we select on this, contour is no longer available because you can't contour when it's already just one piece. So all these little cutouts will still be there. It'll still be super cute. You won't even know that it used to be 20 pieces. Right? Okay, let's look at these little individual lines if we can, if it's going to let us click on it. Oh, they are. Okay. So, oh no, but see, let's see if I can click on these little pieces. See, these little guys are individual pieces. I'm thinking no. What we want to do, okay, so where is this piece? Okay. What you want to do is, I want to get this purple piece. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we don't need this because this is part of our outline, so I'm just going to delete it. I may regret it later, but we'll see.